City of Lexington is teaming up with various partners to ensure those who serve their time behind bars are set up for success when they re-enter society. WKYT's Mariah Conjito was at the Fayette County Detention Center today for the official launch of the Second Chance Academy. That's our top story at 4:30.
They need to support themselves, their families, pursue their dreams and have a sense of fulfillment.
Amy Glasscock, Lexington's Director of Business Engagement, says the unemployment rate of people coming out of incarceration is about 27%. She says the new Second Chance Academy has the ability to lower that by teaching inmates things like employability skills and resume writing before they leave jail.
We unlock a pool of untapped labor, talent with higher retention rates, lower turnover, and increase in workforce participation.
A big component of the program is job placement. This is where the nonprofit organization Jubilee Jobs comes in. CEO Mason King says they'll also keep up with them even after they finish the program and land a job.
The thing that has the most significant effect is if we can get someone a job and help them keep it.
King says they'll start working with them about 90 days prior to their release. They'll first screen them to make sure they're not only ready to participate in the program, but that they're ready to succeed. The program takes 6 weeks to complete.
We anticipate that we're going to be able to work with 100+ individuals during our first year inside the Fayette County Detention Center.
King says they expect that 75% of them will complete it, giving them a new trajectory for their life.
We're not going to have a 100% success rate, but honestly, the profound impact on even helping one individual, it's worth it.
The program starts July 1st. Marilyn Gordon says the city gave $150,000 in ARPA funds to help pay for Second Chance Academy.
This is a very exciting effort, one that we think will affect positively so many people.
Mariah Conjito, WKYT.
And Second Chance Academy will also work hand in hand with the barrier-free reentry program. The program also helps formerly incarcerated people find work, significantly those who are in recovery for substance abuse.